guys, welcome back to another episode of the Rockin' Thrifty Chef. Today we're going to be showing you how to make these awesome tuna salad melts. It's a great recipe, super basic, shouldn't take no longer than 5-10 minutes to make, and it's also a great recipe if you just want to, step your sandwich game up. So with that being said, let's jump right to it. Okay, so starting out, I've got a 12-ounce can of tuna that I've already drained and put in this bowl. Okay, so we've got our tuna in the bowl, and now we want to start on chopping up our veggies. And so I've got a small bundle of green onions right here. We're going to go ahead and get those chopped up and get those into the bowl with our tuna. Okay, next I've got about 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley that I'm going to chop up and throw in there. And you can also, if you don't have fresh parsley on hand, you can use dried or season it to however you like. But today I've got fresh parsley, so that's what I'm using. So next I'm going to dice up a fresh jalapeno to put in there because, I got to have mine a little bit spicy, you know what I'm saying? But, if the heat doesn't work for you, you can always leave that out. So next I got a small can of sliced black olives. I feel it's a little bit too much if I put the whole thing, so I'm going to use about half. But I'm putting these in there, 1 because I like black olives, and 2 because I'm like, everything I just put in there is green, so I kind of want to add a little bit of extra color and texture to my tuna salad. Okay, finally I've got about a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, and I went ahead and added my tablespoon of Dijon Mustard in here. If you don't have Dijon Mustard, any mustard will do. And as a personal preference, to give it that little extra kick, I added a little dash of hot sauce. So we're going to go ahead and get that mixed in with our tuna salad. Alright, last but not least, we're going to add a little dash of salt and pepper, because salt and pepper makes everything better. And once we do that, we're just going to mix everything up and get ready to put it on our sandwiches. Next, we're going to get our bread ready. I've got these standard white hoagie rolls. I'm going to show you how to jazz them up a little bit so we're not stuck with a boring sandwich, because who wants a boring sandwich, right? Okay, next thing I'm going to do for our bread is I've got about a 1/4 stick of butter here, and I went ahead and threw about 2 cloves of minced garlic in there. And I'm going to go into the microwave with it until it's melted, about 45 seconds to a minute. Okay guys, so now I've got my melted butter and garlic. We're going to go ahead and get this brushed on and get our bread nice and lubricated, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't have Italian seasoning laying around, like if you got parsley, basil, anything like that, anything you want really, black pepper even, like, it's not a necessity, it just gives your bread a little extra kick. So now that I've got all the stuff on my bread, I'm going to get it into the oven. I've got it preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to put it in there for about 3 or 4 minutes just to get it started. We're not actually going to finish toasting the bread until we pull it out and we put our tuna salad on there and our cheese. That's what's going to make it a tuna melt. Alright, so now that we've got our bread out of the oven, it's just starting to get a little toasty. We're going to go ahead and add our tuna salad and our cheese. The cheese I'm using is habanero pepper jack. If you're not a fan of heat or spicy foods, you can use cheddar, Swiss, provolone. Really any cheese will do on this sandwich, but as you can tell, I like spicy food, so I'm going to go with a habanero pepper jack for my sandwiches. So now that we've got our tuna salad and our cheese on our bread, we're going to go ahead and put them back in the oven for about another 3 minutes, long enough to melt the cheese and finish toasting the bread. Alright guys, so we got our tuna melts out of the oven. They smell delicious. I'm going to add some pickles and spinach to my sandwiches. Of course, you can add whatever toppings you like to yours, make it however you like it. But for now, I'm just going to add the pickles and spinach because I'm ready to eat. Alright guys, so now we've got our sandwiches made. It's time to eat, and let's try them out. Let's see how they turned out. Amazing as usual. Of course it was. I made it. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and drop some comments down below. Let us know what you'd like to see next, and as always, rock out with your pot salad.